that poor puck decisions led to poor puck management a lot of the time for your team?
We were not sharp. I felt that we definitely feel we could have competed, worked harder. Period. I mean, you're going to complicate a lot of things from that. Again, not getting in the net, taking enough shots, and a shot mentality. So, lots of issues will transpire when you don't have, with an elevated compete level. I think things would have resolved for us.
It's easy to play at times when you're down 4-1, but given that the third period, is that kind of give you something to say, why can't we do this in the second period? You had the jam, the speed, a lot more going. Guys were shooting the puck. I mean, that's probably one of the frustrating elements of the game in your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, for really the first time in a long time, I felt like we couldn't move the puck up smooth from our D zone out. We couldn't get a transition game. It was in guys' feet. As Paul said, sloppy. It was a challenging game. And then from all the way through because we just couldn't get any smooth transition. Obviously, you missed Darlene, who was exceptional at that, but other guys didn't look like themselves in that area. Passes and feet, but we didn't have any much smooth transition out of our end, and even transition through regroup and counterattack was. We botched a lot of simple plays, which was obviously compounded the issue for us and the challenge for us.
I know you asked about the home road thing a lot, but I mean, are you perplexed that you haven't been able to build much momentum here at home this year?
There were some shots we passed up. There was an opportunity in the second period. We were staring right at the goalie, and we passed and hit a stick. And it just points to we want to make it perfect. We get on the road. We're not worried about anything perfect. It's a more direct mentality, and you can add up the numbers obviously at home and road to this point in the year. I think just moving forward, we just have to compete better, compete every night the same way, whether it's home or road. And I think that was the challenge for us tonight. We scored early. And again, I think we went to try to make things pretty imperfect from that point instead of just competitive and direct. And that then frustration ensued. And so, we complicated some simple things, and we've been doing that more as a habit at home.
Do you hope that third period allows JJ and Terka to just sort of maybe take some pressure off of themselves, since it had been sort of difficult stretch for him in terms of just generating offense?
Yes, he's a goal scorer, and I think that will give him a boost. He's worked hard in other areas. He's been stronger on pucks and more determined in different areas. So the hope is that that will give him the boost.
Is there a way for these guys to better manage the emotional highs and lows, giving up a goal and then things kind of snowball, or scoring a goal and then taking off from there?
I think you're always challenged with managing highs and lows. So yes, I think you just have to. You use situations like these guys go through the league, and in hopes of that it stabilizes. It can, that experience of going through it can help stabilize you for the next time. But again, we chased this game. Obviously, chased it, and when you chase the game, fatigue becomes a bigger factor, and it did down the stretch with execution. I thought our execution wasn't sharp because we didn't compete early, and then fatigue compounded as we chase a game, and that's a big learning moment for us in that one.